What's up, guys? It's MVP, and this is another video of Hooper Gamer MVP. Today, I'm gonna talk about which teams I think are gonna get into the playoffs. Before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. That helped the channel a whole lot. Let's just get straight into it. So I'm going to start on the Western Conference. Let's start with the Suns and Trailblazers. So, even though the Suns, they have been losing a little bit, and just whenever playoffs come, they tend to kind of choke, but I just feel like the Suns aren't going to choke that bad that they lose to the Trailblazers. And so they have Denny Avdia and Tamani Kamare, Drew Holiday, but the Suns are just way better. And they are not going to lose to the Trailblazers. Wait, did the Trailblazers still have Drew Holiday? Anyway, it doesn't matter. The Suns are going to win. Go face the Spurs. Maybe take 1 or 2 games, but they're definitely not going to win against the Spurs. But anyway, let's move on to the Clippers and Warriors. I feel like, well, the Clippers have like Darius Garland, Bennett Mathurin. The Warriors got Stephen Curry. I know Jimmy Butler's not playing, but the Warriors have the team, and the Clippers first of all, don't deserve to be in the play-ins. I feel like they don't deserve it at all. So they're going to get cooked against the Warriors. Well, maybe not cooked, but the Warriors are winning, in my opinion. And the Trailblazers and Warriors could go either way, but I'll say Trailblazers just because they didn't get the 8 seed for no reason. But then they'll go against the Thunder and they'll get absolutely killed. Wait, hold on. I just need to say something about the Suns. Let's move over to the Suns a little. The Suns and Trailblazers game. Really the only couple reasons why they're not in the playoffs is because they lost a couple games. They have been losing a couple games they should have. And with the West is so stacked that like Timberwolves are ahead of them. Nuggets, Rockets, Lakers, Spurs, Thunder, and sadly, they're not better than any of those teams, I feel like. Or at least didn't get clutch enough to get a spot. But yeah, they're in the play-ins. Let's go to the Eastern Conference. With the 76ers and Magic, honestly, that would really just go towards if the Sixers have a healthy team, and if they have Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Maxey, which last time I checked, they do. That might change, but so the Sixers are winning. It could go either way, though. I mean, the Magic might, with that young crew that's so good, with Paulo, Franz, Jalen Suggs, and a lot more depth, and a lot of depth. But I feel like the Sixers are going to win if they have all their players healthy. So they'll go to facing the Celtics, and they're not getting past the Celtics, but they're getting past the Magic, I feel like. Hornets and Heat. I feel like the Hornets got like a perfect young crew, like with them drafting Khan, LaMelo, Miles Bridges, so on, but mainly those three. Even though he got that 83-point score, I don't care. That was one game. That's not even a reason. And the Hornets just, like, they were losing, and we're on track of not being in the play-ins. Or maybe I don't think in the play-ins. But then they stepped up and were clutch to get themselves in the play-ins. And so Hornets will win that game. They'll face the Magic. And the Magic will beat them. Two young crews, but the Magic just have a better young crew. But then they'll face the Pistons and get killed. Maybe not get killed. 1 or 2 games they'll take, but yeah. That's going to be the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And goodbye. Peace!